Okay. What happened? Did you? Okay, he's alive. I was like, did you trip? How did you die? Because here's the thing. I think this is one of those cases where it's very difficult to figure out every single thing. Man. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I think pretty much only Kibo could have killed Tenko. I don't really think Himiko could have done it because she was in the same room. I think only Kibo could have killed Tenko. However, I don't think only Kibo could have killed Angie. And if you go back and you look at some of the dialogue from when Angie's body was found, something I found interesting was the fact that Himiko is the one that's actually going and suggesting where to look, where to conduct the seance. Kibo is acting the most sus out of everybody. He's like, a member of the student council did it. Like, fuck off, dude. Himiko's like super sad. I can't investigate Angie's body. So Korekiyo pretty quickly, you know, suggested we can channel her spirit. You know, he kind of sells people on it. It's pretty convincing. I hear him talk, and I'm like, dude, I mean, I'm kind of down. That sounds like a good idea. I mean, I played Ace Attorney, so I get it. Like, it's, yeah, why not, you know? Kibo is immediately opposed to the seance. He says that logic is peculiar, to say the least. Kibo is immediately opposed to the seance, I will say. That line, that logic, he's immediately, like, he's defensive. He's basically behaving the way I think a murderer would behave. He's like, what do you mean, bro? I was at medbay the whole time. Fuck off, Kibo. Himiko decides she's down. So check this out. This is what I thought was kind of peculiar. I'll help too. So Himiko volunteers. If I could talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. So Himiko, I mean, she sounds awfully innocent, though. She sounds awfully innocent. We need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab? No, it's got to be hella dark. My lab's got a window. We can't do it. I'm vetoing my lab. Can't do it in my lab. And then Himiko immediately is like, how about those empty rooms? Empty rooms, the ones on the fourth floor. There aren't any windows, so if we bought the candles, should pitch dark. People are down. And then she goes, we got to use the middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. So, if I wanted to commit a murder that involved punching out the floorboard of a room, a very specific room, and then getting under the floor and then stabbing somebody with a sickle, it would behoove me to be able to suggest that we all hang out in that room. Let me explain all of the possible scenarios that could be at play here. And for that, we're gonna open up MS Paint. Okay, so here's what we got. So over here, we got the 3 spooky rooms. Okay, the spooky rooms. And then over here we got CRTs. So, okay. This is what I think, and I'm gonna make a line here to separate. This area is this is the stuff that happened space, and this is my logic space over here. I'll make a line that separates. Okay. So, does MS Paint have dark mode make it more spooky? Oh, I'd have to start over. I'd have to fill everything black and then start drawing in white. Do you want me to do that? That sounds complicated. I'm not going to do that. That sounds too complicated. Okay. You got Blur over there. Blur's excited about the TVs. So Blur can't focus on the case. There's too many CRTs. He's wondering why they're all broken. This is the chart. Okay. Option 1. And I think this is the most likely. Kibo. Kibo can emit light from his eyes. Okay, we know it was super fucking dark under the floorboards. It's really dark down there. If you don't bring some light with you, you're not getting shit done down there. So I think the first most logical option is Kibo committed both murders. In this scenario, Kibo would have killed Angie. Okay, I don't quite know how he did it, but he called out to her, hey, Angie, it's me, your student council member. I'm the secretary or whatever, treasurer. And she comes out, and then he bonks her with a floorboard or something. I don't know, her blood gets on it. He knocks her out. He uses that time to... Well, I mean, I don't know. He stabs her. Whatever. He gets her, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. You don't got to get all the details right. I feel like we just got to figure out who did it. Option 2. Kibo killed Tenko. You'll notice this part is the same. Kibo killed Tenko. However, in this case, Himiko was the one that killed Angie. Himiko killed Angie. Himiko kills Angie. Himiko kills Angie because I honestly don't even fucking really know why. Actually, I don't even know. I don't understand any of the motives. I actually don't understand any of the motives. I don't understand why you would kill Angie in the first place. That's option 2. Option 3. Somehow, some fucking way Himiko did both. Option 3. Somehow, some fucking way Himiko did both. I don't really know how she did it. Yeah, whatever. No copyright infringement intended. This isn't from any anime series or anything like that. I just Super Saiyan. Scenario 1 is he comes down and he goes through here. Hey, where'd my magic circle go? Man, come on, man. And he goes down here. And then he does the murder. And then the sickle ends up in this corner of the room somehow. I guess so to implicate that Himiko did it. I don't really know why you would do that. Himiko is interesting, man. I think if Himiko did all of it, I mean, it's certainly possible. It's certainly possible. There's a 4th scenario. Let me get to that now. In the 4th scenario, Tenko killed Angie. In the final scenario, Tenko was the one who killed Angie. Which makes this case kind of interesting because then I don't know who the blackened is because Tenko's already dead. The murder could be, so it's really 5 scenarios. It's really 5 scenarios. It's really Tenko and Himiko or Tenko and Kibo. I don't think Korakyo did it. He is into the seance. Like, he wouldn't have actively fucked with the seance. He wanted the seance to work hella bad. Like, no way is he using the seance to kill. He couldn't get over it. The seance failed. Fucking, there was a dead body in the room. And he was like, why the fuck did it fail? Like, that shit should have worked. He was stressed over it because it's all he cares about. He actually couldn't even bring himself to care about Tenko. So I don't think, just the way he was acting, I don't think it could have been Korakyo. I don't think Korakyo is committing these murders. So there we have that. And then in the art room, I don't think the other effigies are that important. I'm going to try to draw some bodies upside down. This is actually really hard. I've never drawn bodies upside down before. And then here's Kaede. Oh, Kaede's in pink. Sorry. Kaede's in pink. She's bigger. She's the same size now. And she has the sword in her. It's a katana, so it's a little curved. And then there's gold dust. And then there's gold dust on the door. And I think the gold dust on the door is how they created the locked room. I think they swung it. They swung Kaede somehow. And they made the katana bump on the lock to lock it. You know what I'm saying? And that brings us to Kibo and Kibo. Kibo's just... He went on a murderous rampage. He decided enough is enough. I gotta take things into my own robo hands. Angie gives Gonta a hug. Gonta, we got a bug-like... Oh no, it's a grandma. We got a grandma god. It's gonna be great. You should join my cult. Gonta's down. Hey, Himiko, I got a handsome god. Handsome, young-looking Ike-man god. You're gonna love him. He's gonna be great. Okay, Himiko's down. Let's join up. Tsumugi's getting a hug. We got I remember what it looked like. He's got like red eyes and black hair, like the Red Eyes Black Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, Tsumugi's joining up. But who didn't get a hug? Tenko didn't get a hug, and Kibo didn't get a hug. Now, I think Kibo might have put his foot down. He might have said, you know what, fuck this shit, enough's enough. I'm not getting a hug? That's robophobia. What the hell is he doing in the student council? He didn't even get a hug. These three make sense. These three make sense. But I couldn't help but notice Kibo did not get a hug. Kibo did not get a hug from Angie. And yet Kibo was hanging out with the student council. I mean, I think there's a awful lot of coincidences. Awful lot of coincidences pointing to Kibo. You know? I feel like Himiko killing Angie, I got all kinds of questions in my head. It's interesting. It's an interesting story. I feel like if it's Kibo, I don't know. It's like, yeah, like, oh, it's Kibo because it was hella dark and Kibo has lights. Like, that's how you find the murderer? That's it? You know, I want it to be a little more complicated than that. I spent a long time on the funhouse diagram, figuring out the nature of the funhouse, all that stuff. If this murder is as simple as Kibo can create light and Kibo couldn't, and no one else could see in the dark, so Kibo's the only one that could have done it, like, I don't know, man, that's it says no every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. Korikyo is rapidly growing on me, I will say. I really hope it's not Korikyo somehow. I mean, I think that'd be really weird if it was Korikyo. That'd be weird if it was Korikyo. I don't know, man. That'd be completely out of left field. I don't think there's anything that points to it being Korikyo. Okay, I'm gonna lock in Kibo. 10 subs. Blacken is Kibo or 10 subs? Oh, what? What? What is this? What is this? What? What was... No. What do we got? What the fuck is this? Okay, we got W's, we got E's. Let's start with the W. Nope. Doesn't start with a W. Oh, damn, I don't have much life going into this. E? S? S! Alright, we could use that. Okay, S. What words start with S? Sesame. Sesame. Seesaw. 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 Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! The seesaw effect! The seesaw effect! That's fucking right! That's fucking right, it was the seesaw effect! Of course it was a seesaw effect! You think I didn't know it was trying to seesaw effect Tenko's body? It's a well-documented natural phenomenon. That's exactly what I've been saying! I always talk about the seesaw effect on commentary, don't I? Don't I always talk about the seesaw effect? I thought that one was pretty obvious. I don't know, I don't know why it took you guys so long. Clearly when you guys played it, you had difficulty with that one, but not me. Not me. Bone on the meat effect transfer student ropeway grave. Correct. Who is this lady? Who is this? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is stupider than Ato. He stomped her. She got stomped. Stomped in knee, dude. Oh, I like how Act 1 is a little sawteeth around with all the letters. Oh, look at her walk. Honestly, though, good shit, Korikyo. Angie needed to go. Angie needed to go. Why did Korikyo choose the one night that Angie was pulling an all-nighter to perform a resurrection down the hall? Tenko and Korikyo are about the same tier for me. He's really excited to show up his sea toucher. Just do it the next day. Wait, why didn't he set it up during free time? But a couple of days. He found his lab like hella ago. Why did he pick that one night to set it up? Yeah, exactly. This almost makes me... I was thinking like, oh, good shit. Whoever killed Angie really fucking steered the game back into a course that is acceptable. And now I'm just like, damn, it was an accident? Like, fuck, man. Angie had potential not be so one-note. Yeah, she was such a one-note character. She was really such a one-note character. Even when she was the religious cult leader, like, she was such a one-note character. She was a meme to the bitter end, honestly. Actually, the main reason I didn't think it was Korikyo was because of how much he seemed to really care about the seance. And how he, yeah, I thought he legitimately just, like, loved that sort of thing. Alright, if they ever put me in one of these high schools, anytime a magician says they want to do some kind of magic trick with water and piranhas, that's getting vetoed. Anytime anyone says they want to do some sort of magic ritual in a very dark room, that's getting vetoed. Anytime anyone's stacking a bunch of books right in front of my eyes that conveniently leads in a sloping pattern from a vent, that's getting vetoed. I'm going to take those books down. I feel like there's a lot of throwing going on in V3. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of throwing going on. No chances, no seances. None of those. No seesaw effects. I'm not even hiding peanut butter in my room. That's a callback. It's a callback for people that catch the peanut butter reference. I started to guess the killers toward the end of, well, second half of Danganronpa 2. Second half of Danganronpa 2. Yeah, let's all split up kind of describes all V3. Yeah, seriously. And then on the other side of things, if I was, you know, committing a murder, or if I had to advise someone how to commit a murder, I would tell them to do the murder setup on a night that somebody down the hall wasn't committing some sort of complicated ritual. You just do it any other night. Any other night. You do it the previous night. You know. This is long. He's still going. He's still going. Can you imagine if someone tried to do this shit in Among Us? It's like you get 90 seconds to vote. As soon as you start this shit, you got 90 seconds, bro. You gotta move it along. You gotta move it along. We don't have that much time. I'm just gonna hold escape. This is taking too long. This is literally shit we all know.